Dr. Sloan! Dr. Sloan? Dr. Sloan, are you there?
From the door!
Leave me alone.
You know he goes to work at 8 o'clock!
Dr. Sloan, don't touch me!
Shut up!
If you ever try this again, you're not gonna need a doctor, you're gonna need an undertaker.
Morning, Dr. Sloan.
Morning.
Hi, Dr. Sloan.
You all right?
I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I was thinking about something else.
Oh, that thing is a menace.
You kidding? That's safer than walking.
You mean safer than walking around here? Jesse, would you have a word with this man? He refuses to give up his dangerous toy.
A man's gotta have fun.
That's exactly right. Besides, it's the same as a car. It's no more nor less dangerous than the person behind the wheel.
Uh-huh.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go on my rounds.
Children. You're all just very tall children. Well, maybe not all of you. Oh, Mark, don't worry. I'm not the sort of person that's going to say, I told you so.
You don't know how much I appreciate that.
It's probably just a sprain.
No, I think it's broken. Let's get him to radiology.
Sorry.
Let's go. Let me get some x-rays.
Like I said, it all depends on who's at the wheel, you know.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Rotten.
Yeah, well, a broken leg's a broken leg.
Oh, well, you're just a fount of wisdom this morning.
Just trying to cheer you up.
You know, the things you don't realize till you become a patient, these mattresses are like cement slabs. And these pillows, it's like they're full of gravel or something.
How is the leg itself feeling?
Broken.
Good morning. Time we tied on the old feed bag. Hope your tummy's hungry today. And doesn't that look simply scrumptious?
Oh, yeah, perhaps it would if I spent the last 10 years on Devil's Island.
Ooh, we're a little grumpy, aren't we?
We? Unless you have a broken leg, there's no we in here.
Ooh, you doctors are all alike.
You know, that's another cliche that we ought to bury. They say that doctors are bad patients. I'm a very good patient. It doesn't mean that I'm going to close my eyes to the shortcomings around this hospital. What, do you have to be Houdini to open one of these things?
Here, let me. Oh,
Later, Mark.
Get your rest.
I'll do that.
it's just ridiculous the way they seal these things. As if they're supposed to stand up to a nuclear blast.
Well, I guess the good news is, short of a nuclear blast, the day can't get any worse.
Oh, before I forget, Dr. Benjamin said it's time to schedule your annual colonoscopy.
What are you doing? You know you're not allowed in patient records. Shut down the computer.
Oops.
I'd like to check my father out.
Name?
Mark Sloan.
I'm sorry, there's no Mark Sloan here.
Was Dr. Mark Sloan?
There's no Dr. Mark Sloan either.
How can that be? He works here.
Not according to our computer.
Oh, well, that's funny. I have an office on the second floor, southwest corner. You can go look.
That's simply not possible.
Well, maybe your computer's having a kind of a senior moment.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Sloan. I thought you looked familiar, but, Sooty.
Beg pardon?
Believe me, Dr. Sloan, when I find out who is responsible for this, and I will, heads will roll.
Here you go. Oh, thanks. Boy, isn't it a beautiful day?
Yeah. Careful you don't get a rep as a dirty old man.
It just so happens I am shooting a scene of the entire passing panorama.
panorama like that, you could sell tickets. Listen, Dad, there's something I need to talk to you about.
You know? What, you expecting somebody?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I thought it'd be a good idea if you had some home care assistants.
Oh, baloney, I'll be fine.
Especially with the long hours I've been working.
But I am so happy to get out of that hospital and away from Nurse Sudi there. And I'll be just fine.
Yeah, so I went to the agency and I interviewed some people.
Well, you could just send them right back where they came from, because I don't need anybody.
Dad?
Yeah. Nurse Sudi.
Oh, isn't this my lucky day? My mother always said, every dark cloud has a silver lining.
What are you doing here? What happened to your job at the Community General?
I was terminated.
You were fired.
She's the one that lost you in the computer system?
It was an honest mistake, really. I was going through your records. Well, I like to, know everything I can about my patients.
Well, as they're checking out?
Oh, well, you kept me so busy. I hadn't had a chance any sooner, and that awful Mrs. Trubnik. Oh, she's got me all rattled. I accidentally pushed the delete button.
Why were you going through my records? What on earth did you want to find?
Well, for instance, did you have someone at home, a wife, say, to look out for you? Otherwise, I was going to suggest you consider hiring a home care professional.
And here she is.
Yes! Isn't it extraordinary how these things work out? Oh, and that awful Mrs. Trubnik tried to convince me you wanted me fired, but I knew that couldn't possibly be true. You're too much of a gentleman. Oh, that coffee's the worst thing for you. Let me make you a nice cup of tea. All right. Here we go.
Get her out of here.
I can't.
If you don't, I will.
I don't think you want to.
Why not?
She was threatening to sue Community General for wrongful termination. Ageism.
Ageism? Her incompetence hasn't had anything to do with her age.
She promised if I hired her, she'd drop the suit.
Water's on. Oh, I must say, Dr. Sloan, you have a very nice home.
Thank you.
Yes. Isn't it amazing how much more they pay you doctors than they pay us nurses?
Well,
not that I object. No, when you've realized how often doctors marry their nurses, well, I figure it all balances out in the end, right?
Absolutely.
This affinity of doctors for their nurses. Oh, I mean, who could have more in common? Who could better understand the stress with which each must constantly cope? Call me a goony bird, but somehow I'm getting a very strong feeling of kismet.
Well, I can see I'm leaving you in good hands.
we'll talk later.
Let's just stay warm out here. Right? Oh,
Harriet, come on in.
Brought you some chicken soup.
Oh, you shouldn't have, but I love that chicken soup. Harriet, this is Sudi, my nurse. Sudi, this is Harriet Flemlin, my neighbor.
Mrs. Flemlin?
Mrs. Flemlin, Carl Flemlin's wife.
Oh.
Sit down, Harriet.
How's the leg?
Oh, it's doing okay.
And the nurse?
Oh, don't ask. So how's the rehearsal coming for the Malibu musical?
Great.
Good?
Just great.
Hard work?
A little bit.
Want to sing one?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay, how about, you are my sunshine,
My only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Sorry.
See ya.
Thanks for this too, Harriet.
What is that awful racket?
That is my new neighbor.
Have you tried calling them to complain?
Well, I've called a few times. You see what good it's done.
Have you tried calling the police?
Well, I don't want to call the police. I like to get along with my neighbors.
Back home, we have a name for people like you.
Good neighbors?
Wusses. I say we throw a rock through their window. That'll get their attention.
We don't throw rocks in Malibu. Too many glass houses.
Be careful. Here, let me help you.
Oh, I can either be careful or let you help me, Sudi.
What's it gonna take to keep you away? Barbed wire?
It's about your music.
What, not loud enough?
As a matter of fact, it's so loud, I'm afraid it's going to break my chandelier.
And I'm worried about the crystal sailfish at the top of the stairs of the china cabinet, not to mention the Baccarat buffalo in the master bath.
Hey, I'm counting to 10, and you better be off my property or I'm calling my lawyers.
Calvin, please.
Well, look, normally I wouldn't even be home this time of day, but you can see I broke my leg.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe we can turn the stereo down, at least until Dr. Sloan's back on his feet.
Look, no busybody's gonna tell me how loud I can play my music in my own house.
Why do you have to be so rude to people?
What, are you taking his side now? What, you got a thing for old guys?
Calvin, why do you have to treat people like that? What does it get you?
It gets me my own way. And so long as I pay the bills around here, what I say goes.
You use money like it's a weapon.
Why else have it? It's the ultimate weapon. You can beat people to death with it. And not only doesn't it leave any marks, but no one ever presses charges.
It's all about control for you, isn't it? You're sick. I'm leaving you.
What?
You heard me! Okay? I've had enough of this nightmare.
You're not going anywhere unless I say so.
A woman like that just makes me want to puke.
Why? She didn't do anything. She was trying to be friendly.
If a woman like that didn't take up with a man like that would shape up in a hurry. Ugh. I've always said that machismo, in English, just means showing off for the ladies.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
No maybe about it. Never seen the attraction myself. I go for the quiet, sensitive sort. A man like you, Dr. Sloan. Yeah. The kind who doesn't need muscles, huge shoulders, and big hairy chest. That's more my cup of tea.
Thank you, Sudie, I think.
Smile of an angel. The eyes of a devil. I bet you cut a wide swath with the ladies.
No, not so wide, Sudie. It's not very much of a swath at all, really.
Ooh. A man who kisses and doesn't tell. Well, you're a rare find, Mark.
You know, I wish I knew what to do about that Mr. Laird over there.
I keep thinking I've seen that smarmy face somewhere.
Well, you probably have. If you watch any late-night television, it's hard to miss all those infamers.
Calvin Laird. He's the one with those stupid exercise videos. That man has done more to ruin TV than laugh tracks and Full House reruns put together.
That's the one.
Calvin sized your way into a brand new body in 3 short months or double your money back. Ugh. Can you picture that jerk giving back a plugged nickel? Bet if you read the small print, you'll discover you have to wait till February 30th for those checks to go out.
Steve! Steve, come here.
What's the matter?
Look,
What?
right up there.
What am I looking at?
That guy Laird, he came out with a duffel bag in that boat of his?
You sure it was Laird?
Well, 99% sure.
And what, you're convinced there was a body in the bag?
99% convinced.
So, there's a guy, maybe your noisy neighbor, going out to sea with a bag that might contain a body.
Yeah, I'm almost positive I saw a foot sticking out of there.
Let me know if you see any sea serpents.
He's back.
Yeah, looks like he was just fishing.
What, using a duffel bag for bait? Hey, the pictures, did you get them developed?
No, I'm headed over to the 1 hour photo right now.
Good, you'll see. There's the fisherman. The old lady. Natty gentleman.
Natty.
And there's the starlet. No Geraldine, just as I predicted.
You sure you're not just overreacting to this guy being a rotten neighbor?
Jesse, I know the difference between a pest and a murderer.
How can you be so sure, Mark? You didn't actually see a body.
I have seen enough body bags in my time to know one when I see one. And what's more, I know who the victim is.
That nice Miss Baxter?
Yes.
Who?
Laird's girlfriend. I've been looking for her. She has not been jogging this morning. And I know why.
Maybe she slept through her alarm.
No, not a chance. No, these people are like clockwork, my regulars.
Your regulars?
Yeah, there's the older lady out there and the fancy dressed gentleman who would like to meet her but is too shy to speak. The fisherman who does away with 2 six-packs before 10 a.m. And the bikini girl and Geraldine Baxter. Late Geraldine Baxter.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, there you go.
Oh, good. Now you're going to see what I'm talking about.
The mist was too bad. You can barely make out the man, let alone the bag.
Well, I know what I saw.
Yeah, between the lack of sleep and the pain pills, you can't be too certain of anything.
He's right. These photos are useless.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Some of these are very good. They're very artistic.
Reminiscent of the French Impressionists.
Yeah, I feel like fog. Boy. Just what Geraldine had jogged by and proved me wrong.
Dad? What are you doing out here?
Listen,
What?
no music.
Dad.
And he's pulled his curtains.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to see you.
You don't think it's a coincidence that Mr. Laird dumps a duffel bag in the ocean and his live-in girlfriend has disappeared?
You're not going to give me a moment's peace, are you?
Well, we're the only ones who know about this. If we don't take an interest, who's going to?
I don't know anything.
Well, you're a police detective, aren't you? Why, go find out.
I can't let this stuff dry up. Who'd you say you were again?
Steve Sloan. Lieutenant Steve Sloan. I live next door.
Oh, you're the annoying guy's son?
I've been called worse.
You're a cop?
I'm with the LAPD.
Well, let's see. It's not the music. It's not on. What's your father's complaint this time?
You, painting the place?
That's his complaint?
Does Geraldine Baxter live here?
Yes.
May I speak with her?
She's not here. She said she went to the Getty Museum.
When do you expect her?
I don't know. When she gets back, she gets back.
So you don't expect her?
I expect her. I'm just not holding dinner. Should I tell her you called?
Please do. By the way, you didn't happen to toss anything in the ocean this morning, did you?
Who are you, Columbo? Are you get me for littering? No, Lieutenant, I did not throw something in the ocean this morning or any morning. When you go back and you report to your old man, you tell him he better keep his nose out of my business, or else.
Or else? You care to be a little more specific, Mr. Laird?
Oh, I leave the details to my lawyers.
That figures.
Laird doesn't strike me as a handyman type. He was the kind of guy that'll hire somebody to do stuff for him and then yell at him for not doing it perfectly.
Well, he's no Ozzie Nelson, but for all the tough talk, I'm not sure I buy him as a cold-blooded killer.
Dr. Sloan, I hate to disagree with you, but I think it's much more likely that the young woman simply came to her senses and took off.
Well, then what about the house painting?
What about it?
Well, it's dollars to donuts. The man never picked up a paintbrush till today.
Since when is painting a crime? Have they gone and made wallpapering a felony? Is laying linoleum now a capital offense? Well, guess I'll go cook dinner. Unless cooking is now illegal.
Steve, if it takes 50 years, you're going to pay for inviting that woman into this house.
I assume eating is still allowed.
You heard about the search warrant?
It's not going to happen. Even an old drunk like Judge Harry Cooperman isn't going to grant a search warrant on such flimsy evidence. It's not even evidence, really. It's more like a hunch.
Your father's hunches aren't like regular hunches. It's more like he knows something. He just hasn't gotten around to proving it yet.
Yeah, you get the instincts of a street cop.
And a first-rate diagnostician. What do you think? You think that exercise meister really killed his girlfriend?
You know, maybe I'm prejudiced. He's the kind of guy other guys loathe at first sight.
I mean, is that good looking?
Not good looking, arrogant.
Uh-huh.
Good potato salad. You couldn't have made this.
Uh-huh. Mark, it's coming along fine.
Before long, we'll be able to go out dancing together.
Well, so much for the good news. The bad news is that Steve can't get a warrant to search Laird's house.
Well, I'm not surprised, Mark. You know.
Well, I know. It's just my word. Fortunately, I have an alternate plan.
So how did Architectural Monthly hear about my place?
We're photographing all of the houses on the beach. It's part of our Homes by the Shore issue.
And you've worked there how long?
5 years, but I've only been editor for 2. Jesse here, our photographer, has been with us since last June.
I'm the one who convinced him to go to videotape. So we go around, we tape the entire house for the editorial board, then they decide which room they're going to use for the layout.
Oh, yeah? I know a little something about video myself.
So we've heard.
We figured anybody who surrounds himself with such beautiful women must live in a beautiful house.
Personally, if I lived here, I probably would never want to leave.
Well, that could be arranged.
Fresh paint? Yeah.
You're painting the house?
Well, just this room. So it gets the most sun, and these walls were really faded.
You do very good work.
So I've been told. Speaking of which, you want to check out the bedroom?
Hey! Steve! Steve, come here!
$500 homes for sale. I have to buy one right next door to the Sloan.
Even if we weren't neighbors, I'm afraid you'd have to explain this.
Santa Claus got mugged?
It was filled with Geraldine Baxter's belongings. I want an explanation. You have one?
Sure. I lied. I did litter. I threw Geraldine's stuff in the ocean, so sue me.
You're gonna have to do better than that. Where is Miss Baxter?
Your guess is as good as mine.
How do you explain throwing away her belongings?
She left, so I tossed her stuff out. You never did anything like that?
Why'd you and Miss Baxter break up?
It was a lot of different stuff. But the final straw, she told me, was how I treated your father. She said I was rude and patronizing. You love that? He comes over and bugs me. The next thing you know, she tells me I'm being rude. So I said something back. Then she said something, and I said something. Next thing you know, she's walking out the front door.
Without her things?
She said I should pack up her stuff and leave it outside. Come to think of it, that's exactly what I did.
Why'd you deny throwing the bag in the ocean? Why'd you tell me she went to the Getty?
Why would I want to talk about it if I didn't have to?
Where do you think she is?
Wherever the fishing's good. I'm sure Jerry's got her lines out right now, trolling for sugar daddies. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. For now.
Larry catches us here, he's gonna recognize us.
Well, they say he hardly ever comes by anymore, and even if he does, big deal, we're not breaking the law.
Still think we should have worn disguises.
Like what?
Excuse me. The agency sent you over?
Yes?
Finally, some fresh blood. Very pretty, cute body. She'll do. Oh my God, Yvonne, he's perfect.
The body's good.
Well, I do try to keep myself in shape.
But there's something amiss here.
Maybe it's the hair.
Something wrong with my hair?
No, it's not the hair.
Oh, see?
It's the face.
Face?
Yeah, it's too cute.
Too cute.
Yeah, we're looking for a Snoopy kind of guy. Comic relief, and you're much too cute to be that. Sorry.
Nice disguise.
1, 2, make the turn. Feel the burn. 3, 4, let it strain. Feel the pain. 1, 2.
Say what you will about the man. He's done lovely things with his Art Deco lighting. Oh, look at that Persian rug. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me one little bit if it cost him $30,000. I just love that candlestick on the mantel. Oh.
That's it. That is it. That's what's been bothering me.
You don't like it? I think it's lovely.
Well, it's just lovely, but can you explain to me how Laird dropped that in the ocean 2 days ago and it appears back on his mantle yesterday?
You're right. It was in the duffel bag.
So what kind of a guy is he?
What can I say? He's your typical male, only a little more so.
And what does that mean?
You know, he takes advantage of who he is to hit on the models and dancers. When men like that get into a business like this, I always think the money's secondary.
Is that how he met Geraldine?
You know Jerry?
Only slightly, but enough to wonder why she'd move in with a man like Laird.
I know what you mean. She's a real softie. I tried to warn her that with Calvin, he plays strictly by his rules, or you don't play at all. Jerry plays for keeps. He plays for trophies.
Well, I take it you didn't play with him.
Frankly, I thought about it, but I don't want to get into anything I can't get out of. And from what I hear, Calvin figures only he gets to decide when it's over.
Hey, what is she doing here? Mr. Laird, what's wrong? The agency center.
No, the hell they did. Who are you? What are you doing here? What were you doing snooping around my house?
I better be going.
No, you're not going anywhere. I'll tell you, sir. Come back here! Get back! Let me go! Let me go! You idiots! You're both fired!
The man was a complete control freak. I thought he was going to kill me.
And he barely knows you. Imagine how he reacted when Geraldine Baxter told him she'd had enough of him.
My dad found something on your video. At the same time it was in a duffel bag, a certain brass candlestick was sitting on Mr. Laird's mantle.
It's like a game of Clue. He killed her in the study with a candlestick.
Obviously, Mr. Laird put the second duffel bag in the water once he discovered my dad had seen him dispose of the first one.
All I had to do was make sure the second duffel bag would wash up on the beach where it could be found.
Can't wait to see that snake explain how a candlestick can be in two places at the same time.
You and me both. I phoned him, but he wasn't home.
And just where do you think you're going?
I'm going to pay a call on our neighbor.
Yeah, well, he's not home.
I know that. Out of my way.
Why is it so important you go there? You're supposed to be convalescing, not tramping all over the neighborhood.
Laird painted a room to hide a murder. I don't care how careful he was. He left a clue somewhere.
What kind of clue?
Well, Wooden would assume that some blood was spilled, and knowing that forensics can come up with almost anything these days, he figured that soap and water didn't get it clean enough.
Fine. Just wait and report all this to your son.
Well, would you please step aside?
If you insist on risking life and limb, then, as your healthcare professional, I insist on coming along.
Thus dooming this endeavor to certain disaster.
I repeat, as your healthcare professional.
All right, then. Have it your way. You're fired. Okay? Now you're not my healthcare professional anymore, are you?
very large bone to pick with you.
What do you want?
I wish to lodge a complaint, Mr. Laird. As a longtime viewer of your commercials, I can't help noticing that you employ only the young and the gorgeous.
Good name for a soap opera.
Well, I can assure you, Mr. Laird, that you may find this a laughing matter, but I doubt if the FCC will.
I'm selling exercise videos, for crying out loud. Who do you think I should hire? A bunch of lardos?
I think you should look to your competition. That nice boy, Richard Simmons, has all kinds of different people on his videos. Some young, some old, some fat, some not so fat.
Let's just say we're going after different markets.
Obviously, he's going after people who wish to improve their health, while you simply pander to voyeur.
Voyeur?
As a healthcare professional, Mr. Laird, I think I know the difference between exercise videos and pornography.
Look, lady, just leave me alone, will you?
I think you should call your tapes sexercise videos, and I think you should be ashamed of yourself.
All right, fine. Call the FCC. All right, but don't blame me if they come after you with butterfly nets.
Better butterfly nets than handcuffs. You forgot about the candlestick, didn't you?
What candlestick?
Oh, the magical one that manages to be in two places at one time. No matter how clever you murderers think you are, you inevitably slip up.
What are you talking about?
I suppose that's for Dr. Sloan and the police to know and you to find out, and by that time, it won't matter how many duffel bags you pull out of your hat.
How many times people have contemplated killing you just to shut you up?
Oh, Mr. Laird.
Thank you, Sudi. It was a close one.
Yes, I'd say it was. It's funny how men always seem to think that they can do everything better on their own.
That's not so.
Oh, it's not just you, Dr. Sloan. It's the entire male species.
I just don't want to put you in any danger.
No, that's what you say. But the fact is, men think women are generally superfluous. I myself blame the Bible.
What's the Bible got to do with it?
You may have noticed that while God went to the bother of creating Adam, Eve was no more than an afterthought, a P.S., as it were, a mere footnote, if you will.
Well, Sudi, on behalf of God and the entire male gender, may I offer you my apologies.
You may. But what about my job? Apparently it slipped your mind, but you fired me.
Okay, it goes without saying. I want you to stay.
Thank you. But tell me something, Dr. Sloan.
What?
How is it that so often it's the good things, the kind things that have to go without saying? I'll go start supper.
Would you care to explain how this could have been on your mantle at the same time it was floating around in the Pacific?
Surely you've heard of matching candlesticks, Lieutenant. We bought these for each other on our 1-month anniversary. I'm afraid that was Geraldine's you found in the duffel bag.
I don't believe you.
Well, that's your prerogative. Hell, I still don't believe George W. carried Florida, but I learned to live with it.
You went out and bought a duplicate.
Gee, you know, if I were half as clever as you think I am, wouldn't I be rich? Wait a second. I am. That must be my driver.
You taking a trip?
Gee, you don't miss a thing, do you?
Where are you going?
With your amazing gift for crime fiction, Lieutenant, why don't you tell me? Where would the murder suspect go if you were writing the story? Paris? London? Mars? Lock up, won't you?
So he's flown the coop.
And there's nothing I can do about it. Forensics didn't find anything incriminating on the paint roller. We even struck out with a candlestick.
Well, that's baloney. I mean, people just don't break up matching candlesticks. Isn't that right?
Oh, right.
Well, then tell me where it came from. I mean, Laird's no mind reader. There's no way he could know what we found on Jesse's video.
Well, there is one way. And it wasn't exactly guesswork.
No.
I was frantic. He was going to find you in his house. I had to come up with something fast. I opened my mouth, and it was the first thing that came out. And now, he's gotten away. All because of me.
Oh, no, it's all right, Sudie. It's all right.
I knew you'd understand. Yvonne.
Gee, I never thought you'd come back after what happened last time. Even after you left, Laird just kept ranting. Lucky for you, he's not around today. What did you do to him?
It's a long story, but I knew he was going out of town. Do you happen to know where?
Rio.
As in Rio de Janeiro?
Yeah, he said he heard about this hot new exercise gimmick down there called sambasizing. You don't just sweat it off, you shake it off. Dun, dun. Ah, cool, huh?
Very cool.
You do know what Brazil's famous for, don't you?
Coffee.
No extradition treaty with the United States.
Oh.
Coffee was a very good answer. Very good.
Thank you.
It's a good answer. Coffee.
Steve! Fire! Fire at the Laird's!
Oh,
Call 911. Sudie, you stay here.
not on your life. My father was a fireman. Let's go.
Yes, I'd like to report a fire at 12487 Pacific Ridge Drive. That's right. Thank you.
I'm sorry, he's not in right now. If you care to leave a message.
You started that fire?
Now, you see the trouble you've put me to? You know, it's hard to believe that someone like you could ruin everything for someone like me. If only you could have broken your neck instead of your leg. Ah, well. Better late than never.
Good work, folks, but we'll take it from here.
Thank you.
Is there anybody inside?
No, the owner's away.
Go ahead and advance the line.
Oh, now I know why my dad enjoyed his work so much. Oh, I must look a sight. Oh.
Sudie, you look fine.
Oh. Looks like somebody's been a busy boy.
Looks like they're coming along rebuilding the Laird house.
Can you imagine he started that fire just as a distraction so it could kill me? Maniac could have burned down all of Malibu.
On the other hand, if he hadn't been more concerned in getting you than with saving himself, we might never have caught him.
That's true. He could have been sambasizing in Brazil by now.
Well, at least now he's gonna pay for killing Geraldine Baxter.
Mark,
Sudi, I thought you were back working at Community General.
it was sweet of you to go to bat for me, but working here with you, I found that I actually preferred home care.
Oh, really?
Yes, and so when I found out that your neighbor, Mr. Flemlin, had broken his hip.
Oh, you're working next door, huh?
Yes, isn't that wonderful? So for the foreseeable future, I will be just 20 yards away. And don't you be a stranger, Mark.
Steve, could I have a word with you, please? The legend of Blair Lawson? Oh, yeah. I've heard all the ghost stories. Although I'm not so sure I believe there's a ghost running around Community General.
Yeah. I was the last one to see her, all right, in the basement supply room. I don't know if I believe all that legend stuff, but sometimes late at night, when I'm alone, I do hear things. Maybe I've been working down here too long.
I don't know what it was, but I know I saw something. I was getting some supplies from the storeroom, and I suddenly felt like I wasn't alone, you know? So I turned around, and right there in the hall was, well, I'm not even gonna try and describe it. You'll just think I'm crazy.
You don't think this stuff is real, do you? What matters is that I make it seem real. All I need is 10 minutes of footage to go with these interviews. I know I can raise enough to make a feature out of this.
And what are you gonna call it? The Blair Nurse Project?
Oh, hey, that's not bad.
Yeah, and so original. Listen, Craig, since the earthquake and that explosion a couple years ago, that whole section of the hospital's been shut down. And I mean, I don't mind putting you and your crew up for a few days, but sneaking you all down there to make a movie?
Hey, buddy, with a little help, no one will even have to know.
As I recall, the young woman had been devastated by the recent death of her husband. She had a small child, job pressures. Rumor had it she suddenly decided to just disappear.
The truth? I don't know. I do know it's a lot of old-fashioned fun and folklore for the medical students. They love it. I suppose it's harmless enough. Of course, I'm not about to go down there myself.
You see what I mean? I mean, it's a sure thing.
I don't know, Craig.
Look, the anniversary of her disappearance is in 2 days. 2 days, that's all I need. Now, come on, what do you say? Give your old film school buddy a hand? That's it. I'll see you. Get out here. Why did I bring you down here? Why did I come down here? Relax, buddy. This is perfect. Can't you just feel it? There's something down here, all right? Would you just shut up? What was that? What? Did you hear something? No. Neither did I. It's probably just a draft. But that's what I like about it, you know? A place like this makes you hear things. Where is it? It's right here. This is it? This is where she was last seen. Yeah, that's what Harry, the old janitor, says. Listen, I got some patients I gotta get back to you. Stop it. I'm gonna open it. I can't take this. Stop it. God, it's a great touch. Remind me to use that. All right, I'm going in. You ready? No. Oh, yeah. I definitely believe a ghost could be here. Don't you?
Sorry, boys. I didn't know anybody was down here. It is off limits, you know.
Oh, that's all right. Really. We were just on our way out, weren't we, Alex?
Is it me, or do you just keep getting better looking every year?
Dr. Matthews, you know, I thought you'd given up on me. What's it been, 8 years?
Must be getting old. Has it been that long since you started here?
Uh-huh. And you hit on me the very first day. But I'm afraid the answer remains the same. I don't mix business with pleasure.
I thought that's because you didn't go out with smokers. See? No more cigarettes. Chewable nicotine. Give me a second chance.
I'll think about it.
Cut. Sorry, Craig, I didn't know you guys already filmed.
That's okay, bud. It's just tape.
How'd you get all this stuff down there?
Hey, it was easy. Nobody seemed to really notice except that guy, Harry. I just told him maybe, you know, we'd use him again if he cut us some slack.
And he agreed?
I think so. Didn't say no, anyway. Hey, that guy's kind of weird, isn't he?
Look at this place, Craig. Are we in the sewers? And where's my dressing room? How am I supposed to get dressed without a dressing room?
No, honey, what you've got on is fine. Did you pick that out yourself?
How are we supposed to get made up in light like this?
Oh, right. Scott, you want to help him out with a work light?
I'm a paranormal investigator, not an electrician. And I'm not a grip. How can we have to do all the work?
Look, guys, come on. I told you before. We share the work equally, we reap the rewards equally. And we're gonna make history here. Am I right, Scott?
Yeah, well, I'll believe that there's something down here when this tells me that there's something down here.
What is that, anyway?
Psychotronic energy monitor.
Measures paranormal disturbances of presence. Scott designed it himself. It'll give the film a real air of authenticity, you know? All right, first timo, por favoro. Let's go. First shot. Wes, Missy, I'm gonna follow you guys down the hall. And no makeup. I want a documentary feel to this, okay? All right, now stick to the script and take it slow. If Scott detects anything, he'll let us know. And I want real reactions. So no matter what happens, we keep rolling. Got it?
Okay, I'll just be heading back upstairs now.
What's the matter, buddy? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Very funny. I do have a job upstairs, you know.
And I want to clear this with Dr. Sloan.
All right, ready, Scott? Set. Okay. I'm rolling. And action.
It was in these very halls 25 years ago that Nurse Blair Lawson disappeared without a trace.
This is the exact location, a now deserted basement, where she was last seen alive.
Since then, on or near the anniversary of her disappearance, there have been numerous eyewitness accounts of a ghostly apparition dressed as a nurse roaming these dark corridors.
Is it the ghost of Blair Lawson calling out for the mystery of her death to be solved? Well, that's what we're here to find out. The truth behind the Blair nurse legend.
I thought your friend Craig was finished with his project.
Actually, the interviews were just the beginning. Craig wanted to get some footage of the basement, you know, scene of the crime kind of stuff. I didn't think it'd be a problem.
Look, tell him to clear everything through Harry, and tell him to please be careful.
I will. Besides, I don't think they're gonna be down there long. I mean, there's really nothing to see down there, is there?
I hope not.
And that makes two of us.
I tell you, the atmosphere down here is absolutely palpable. Wouldn't you say, Missy?
Yes, I would, Wes. Makes one shudder to think what may have happened to Nurse Lawson as we retrace what could have been her final footsteps.
Right, now tell them you picked up something on that electric panel.
I'm not picking anything up, Craig.
Just do it.
I'm picking something up on this electrical panel.
Where?
Wait a minute, we may be onto something here. Our psychotronic energy meter's giving us a reading from this panel.
Let's try the luminol.
Of course, the luminol.
Well, that's gotta be blood.
Yes, using luminol, a combination of chemicals which causes blood to luminesce in low light conditions, we've detected a splash of blood right here on this electrical panel. Wait a second. Craig, I'm starting to pick something up.
Scott.
Craig, I'm serious. There's something here.
What?
Right on this door right here, I'm getting a strong reading.
Wes, use luminol. My God, look at that. That is blood.
Aren't you gonna film this?
Yeah, come on, get a shot of me taking a sample.
Okay, go.
Could this be it? The first clue in a 25-year-old mystery?
A gout of human blood splattered all over this door.
Test on these samples will tell.
All right, I admit it. I planted the first one. I wanted to get some real reactions.
Let me guess, cow blood?
Close enough. But I didn't plant the second one, I swear. I don't know how it got there.
And you think human blood was somehow splashed over that door?
Well, I don't know. That's why I want it tested. You know, what if we're really onto something here? That blood, or whatever it is, registered on Scott's equipment. It has measurable psychic energy.
Oh, give me a break. Psychic energy.
Please, Dr. Sloan.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. If you guys will suspend your filming for the time being, I'll have this stuff tested. I'll get the results to you tomorrow, okay?
Oh, come on, Mark. Don't tell me you're starting to believe all this.
Well, not yet. But I have to admit there's something that intrigues me here. You say the second sample was brighter in the luminol than the blood you planted.
Right.
Well, it's an odd thing, but for some reason, fresh blood doesn't react as strongly to the luminol test as old blood.
May I help you?
Yes. My name's Craig Wilson. I'm a documentary filmmaker. I'm doing some research on the disappearance of a woman about 25 years ago by the name of Blair Lawson.
I knew it. I knew someday this would happen.
So this is the house where she lived?
Yes. Well, I knew it was some kind of foul play all along. I mean, a beautiful young woman like that doesn't just desert her child and disappear. No, siree, I never did buy that. See, that's why I saved that box of things that she left.
What box?
Oh, well, it's right here in the garage. See, the police never asked about it. Nobody did. Well, I must confess, I just took a little peek, but it doesn't seem to be anything of real value in it. And since I'd heard her child had been put up for adoption, well, I just kind of decided to hang on to it, you know. Now, well, you're more than welcome to it if it would be of any help, but would you promise to let me know if you figure out what happened? I mean, I've been wondering about that poor woman for 25 years. She was such a pretty girl, wasn't she?
All right, let's go, guys. Wes, Missy, you know the dialogue? Let's try and keep it real.
Whatever.
All right, I'm rolling. And action.
According to janitor Harry Clark, the last person to see Nurse Blair Lawson alive, this room is the actual site of whatever mysterious event caused her disappearance.
What will we find on the other side of this door? There's only one way to find out.
Gross, what's that smell?
My hair! Look what your stupid wind machine did to my hair!
Craig, if you're going to rig something, let me know. I'm a professional.
They were actors, Craig. You want us to act scared? Just tell us to act scared.
I didn't. I don't... Scott, are you picking up anything?
Oh, boy. I've got something here. This is going nuts.
You two, come on, guys.
Wes, please, just go in. I'm still rolling. Just go in and turn the light on.
No way. Not until you tell me what's gonna happen.
Missy!
Oh, all right, Craig. Stupid little tricks don't scare me anyways. Are you rolling?
Yeah.
Come with us now and take the next step in unraveling the mystery of the Blair nurse legend.
Missy! Missy!
Is she all right? I told you this was a bad idea.
Well, it's not too bad. It is a little blistered, though. I want to take another look at it in a couple days, okay?
Well, you happy now, Craig? Did you get some nice footage?
Hey, I would not risk hurting you guys for this.
Yeah, right. I just hope you got everything you needed in one shot. Because we're done.
I believe him. I think that there is something else down there. Something that doesn't want us around.
Oh, please.
Whatever caused the short circuit, Craig, it just proves what I told you. That place is dangerous. Are you sure you want to continue with this?
Don't you see, we could get the first real footage of something like this. Ever.
What, 2 dumb kid actors be made fools of?
No, Missy, look. I told you guys from the start. You and Wes are what's gonna sell this thing. I mean, you're believable, and you're the perfect age to grab the audience that we need. Now, I can't do this without you guys. Or you, Scott. Now, come on, what do you say? You help me make history?
I flunked history.
Okay, look, just stick with me through the night, all right?
Oh, man.
I'll prove to you that this is real.
Whoa, look at the time. You're about due for a dinner break, aren't you? You do eat, don't you?
Occasionally.
Good. Now listen, what if I just happen to show up at, say, BBQ Bob's, and, well, you just happen to be there. Not a prearranged kind of thing, certainly not a date or anything like that, just 2 people running into each other by chance, maybe sharing an innocent rib dinner.
Oh, I don't eat ribs.
What more stunts or tricks, Craig, you want to know about?
I thought they were finished with those silly interviews.
Apparently not. They've been filming in the basement, some sort of pseudo-ghost documentary.
Is Mark aware of this?
I think so.
And he approves?
I'm not sure, but maybe you should talk to him about it.
Yeah. I think maybe I should. We're both on the oversight committee. You know the kind of problem something like this could cause. I mean, I'm no expert in the film business, but I do know the policies of this hospital, and at the very least, they need official permission, proper permits, insurance, and...
Yeah, I know. I had asked him to quit, but I tell you, they're so enthusiastic.
Yeah. Actually, they did a pretty good job with the interviews, didn't they? I was spooked.
Yeah, well, we were all spooked. I think Alex has still got the shakes. But they should have enough footage by now. I'll talk to him, get him to wrap it up.
I think it's best. Thanks, Mark.
Dan? My, baseball?
Oh.
Hello? Anybody down here? It is a little spooky when you're all by yourself. Craig? Anybody down here?
What are you doing here? I mean, I thought that I was the only one down here.
Me too. I was just looking for Harry.
Harry. I don't know. He was here earlier. That guy's like a phantom. He's here 1 second, gone the next.
What is all this?
Oh, well, this is my psychotronic energy meter. It's sort of a... Well, actually, it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, what it does is detect the presence of, well, things that aren't readily apparent to our normal senses.
Ghost, you mean?
In layman's terms, yes. However, I feel that that word is somewhat of an oversimplification, don't you?
Well, you're a specialist in the field.
As a matter of fact, I have a doctorate in parapsychology. Doctor, as you know, the study of the paranormal is a very real science. I've already made quite a name for myself in the field. Craig might just want to make a scary movie, Doctor. But if I can scientifically document the event or events occurring right here, this could put me on the map. Finally get my book published.
You sound pretty determined.
Make no mistake, Doctor. I would do anything to be the very first one to discover concrete evidence of a genuine haunting.
Well, Scott, I'm afraid you're going to have to wait just a little while. The hospital regulations, you understand.
Stands to reason. Craig never could follow proper procedure or take no for an answer. Well, it was nice chatting with you, Doctor.
Can I give you a hand?
No, it's okay. It's very sensitive equipment, but please keep an eye on it till I get back.
Oh, sure thing.
Thank you.
You down here, Blair? We're here in the basement of the Community General Hospital. Blair Lawson?
You want to tell me what's going on here, Craig?
Just be patient, will you?
Hi.
Hi. Thank you for coming, Dr. Sloan. You too, Dr. Bentley. You're just in time.
Just in time for what?
After what happens tonight, I'm sure you'll want us to keep filming. Marie. Right on time as usual. So good of you to join us. Thank you. Everyone, allow me to introduce you to Marie Bouchard. She's going to help us contact Blair Lawson.
Gotta be kidding me. Not very scientific.
A medium?
We are here to contact the entity formerly known as Blair Lawson. We are here to help you. We ask you to join us. You are among friends. Are you with us, Blair? The entity you seek is now with us. She says she is very happy to be among friends, and that it sounds like you are close to the truth.
Ask her what happened 25 years ago.
She hears you. She's saying something about a mirror. She was hit from behind. She fell. Her head. She's very upset. I can't quite.
You can really move fast when you're scared, Alex.
I hope I was of some help. Do you remember anything?
Oh, honey, I rarely do.
Well, I'm sorry you missed it.
Hey, are you all right?
What?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you, Marie. Everyone, I appreciate your coming. I hope I made my point. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's something I have to do. I know you're here. I think you can hear me. I want to help. But I was alone. I mean, isn't this proof enough? You know, there's some sort of paranormal event taking place here. Wait a minute. You don't think I did this to myself?
No, but Harry said he didn't see anybody else when he found you, and I'm just not ready to believe a ghost did it.
Craig, did you notice anything else at all?
Only that it was really cold. And there was this smell, just this stench.
Did you notice it at any other time?
Yeah, I smelled it once when I was down there before. Why?
Did Harry ever mention any weird smells down there?
Not that I recall.
What are you getting at, Dr. Sloan?
Well, Craig, sometimes phantom smells can be a sign of serious physical problems.
Phantom smells? What are you saying? I should get my head checked? You know, for your information, I'm not the only one that smelled it. And I'm not crazy. You know, what's happening here is real. And I'm gonna prove it, with or without your help.
Craig.
Well, what do you think? Buy any of that?
To tell you the truth, I don't know what to think.
Hey, how's your head?
It's fine. Can you just help me grab some of this stuff and we can get back to the hospital?
Listen, Craig, we need to talk.
Don't tell me. You guys are gonna bail on me? Come on, we're close to something here.
Maybe too close, Craig. People are getting hurt. You, me. Who's next?
When we started this, Craig, we figured you were faking everything. But now, I don't know, maybe there's something here we shouldn't be messing with.
He's right, Craig. Look, I'm not saying I know what's going on either, but it does seem to be getting more and more dangerous.
Wait a minute. Is Scott with you on this?
We don't know. He left the seance right after you did last night. We haven't seen him since.
That's great. Well, you know what? I'll just do it by myself. I'm too close to an answer to quit now. Craig. Jeez. What are you doing down here?
Unlike you, I actually work here, young man. I thought they tossed you out.
Yeah, they've been trying. Look, Harry, all I need is one more day. I mean, come on, it's not like I'm hurting anything down here.
It isn't. Some things are just best left alone. Why are you digging all this up for anyway? You trying to get yourself hurt down here, too?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Things happen, that's all. You should just let it rest.
Why is that, Harry? Do you have something to hide? What the hell are you doing?
Well, I was just checking my equipment. Somebody decided to bring it down here and leave it out last night, Craig.
Yeah, well, I believe this is mine. Where'd the tape go that was in here?
Easy, partner. I was just cataloging everything. Already checked it. There's nothing on it.
Well, maybe I want to check it again.
Knock yourself out, Craig.
Harry said you wanted to see me, Dr. Sloan?
Yes, Craig, thank you. Come on in. Sit down.
Look, Dr. Sloan, I'm not here to cause you any problems. Now, if I could just have one more day
Craig, it's not about the filming.
Then what?
We're a little worried about you. Amanda's made a few phone calls.
I had a nice long conversation with your mother.
My mother? What does she have to do? Oh. I see. Well, I guess it's for the best. I mean, you would have found out sooner or later anyway.
Found out what?
I hope you don't mind I asked Alex to come and hear this.
No. I guess he should know, too.
Know what?
Christine Wilson, the woman Amanda spoke to, is not my birth mother. My real mother was Blair Lawson.
I can't believe you didn't tell me this before.
I didn't want anyone to know, Alex. I figured I'd have a better chance of finding the truth. I just know she couldn't have abandoned me. I never believed that. From everything I've heard about her, she just wasn't the kind of person that would desert her only child.
Craig, you have any theories about what happened to her?
Yeah, I think she was murdered. Here in the hospital. I think that's what her spirit's trying to tell us, as crazy as that sounds.
Well, you know, we all know about the legend, but do you have any real evidence for that?
I don't know if you'd call it evidence. I just know she's trying to contact me. You know, not only through Marie, but here. I can feel her here.
Craig, what do you think she wants?
She needs my help. I don't think she can find peace until the truth is known.
Well, to make a real case, I'm afraid you'd have to have more than a cry for help from the other side.
Look, Marie Bouchard told me that my mother never left here. Now, she may have meant her spirit, but I think it's possible that maybe her body never left either.
Her body?
That's an interesting idea, Craig. But the thing is, you know, where? Where's the evidence? Where are you going to hide a body for 25 years? You know, even if that were possible, you'd have to have some concrete, something solid that you could trace right back to the time. Marie said that your mother was hit from behind. So you need some real physical evidence of that, wouldn't you? Like this skull fracture right here. I never noticed that before. Huh. Of course, you'd have to determine the gender, you know, rib cage, pelvic structure, like this female example. Right here. General size and height. Of course, it's not really possible. I've had this thing for nearly 25 years.
Who's your friend?
Better sit down, son.
I can't wait to hear this one.
I need a DNA test run on this. There's a possibility, remote possibility, that these are the remains of Briar Lawson.
You're kidding, right?
Oh, I wish I were kidding. There's only one way to find out. Just bear with me for a minute. We need skeletons, you know, for research, and we need them for medical school. We get bodies willed to science and John Doe, you know, occasionally unclaimed. Or at least we used to.
Used to?
Years ago, we simply used real skeletons, and we'd strip the flesh off of them by... Have you eaten?
Do I really need to hear this?
You'll know why in just a minute. The whole process involved putting the body in a box with a swarm of dermestid carrion beetles for 2 weeks.
Okay, I really don't think that.
No, wait. Then it's soaked overnight in hydrogen peroxide. Then it's put back in a box for 2 weeks, soaking in acetone, mainly to whiten the bones.
Uh-huh. And, I should know all this because?
Here's the interesting part. The decaying flesh and the mixture of chemicals
might give off one hell of a stench.
And you will never guess where they used to do it.
Don't tell me. Down in the old basement.
All right, pal. I don't know why you called me down here, but I am through playing games. Now, you were told. I'm calling the police.
Go ahead. Ask for Steve Sloan. You can explain how you murdered my mother 25 years ago. How you tried to kill me last night.
What?
You should really give up the gum, Doc. That's what gave you away, you know.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You were afraid I was getting too close to the truth.
You're out of your mind. I don't have to listen to this nonsense.
I was right. You didn't even notice the video camera setup, did you? It was running the whole time. Picked up the sound of that gum of yours loud and clear. And guess what? We found my mother. Or what's left of her. They're running a DNA test on her skeleton right now. Bet you never thought that would happen.
This is insane. You can't prove that.
Oh, and I checked. 25 years ago, as an intern, you were responsible for obtaining skeletons for the med school.
Just couldn't leave well enough alone, could you?
Thanks for coming, guys.
You heard from Craig yet?
No, Wes called us at Barbecue Bob's.
He won't answer his cell phone. He might have come here, but
We were afraid to go down to the basement alone.
wherever he went, he left in a hurry.
What makes you say that?
The door was wide open. His equipment was still running.
Did you bring the tape?
Yeah, right here.
Good.
From the way it's set up, it looks like he was trying to filter out sounds or something.
What is that?
I don't know.
Did you really think I was going to give you a taped confession? If it's any consolation, I didn't mean to kill her. Oh, God. She was so beautiful. I may have come on a little strong, but she overreacted. She didn't have to scream. I panicked. I hit her, and she fell. And what was I going to do? Give up my career, my whole life because of an accident?
Your life? She was my mother.
Now, well, what can I say? I'm sorry. Well, I guess I am sorry that you stumbled into this. But you were warned. This is a dangerous place. Accidents happen. Turn around. I said turn around.
I know that sound.
So do I.
Amanda, call security, get him to the basement.
Dad?
Yes, Matthews.
You guys stay here.
Where is he?
You're too late, Lieutenant.
He's covered in gasoline. Hold him. Get the fire department and the police.
Craig! Craig!
It's hot. Get back.
Craig! Where is he? Find him. There he is. Get him. You all right? Run, hurry. Come on. Get him upstairs. I owe you one, buddy. Don't say I never did anything for you.
Firemen investigating the fire said that closet was completely doused in gasoline. I mean, Craig should have roasted in that.
I guess I didn't burn for the same reason this didn't. Someone must have been looking out for me.
But Craig, before you play the tape, there's something I gotta know. Just how did you know to check for sounds on the tape?
It was something Marie Bouchard said when she contacted my mother. Blair said, "It sounds like you're close to the truth." I thought that was odd. Why would a ghost say sounds like? Sounds. Then I realized it was my mother sending me a message, trying to point me in the right direction.
Now I've heard it all.
That's awesome. Can we use that?
I'm afraid not, Missy. See, you guys are the only group that's ever gonna see this.
I thought you already had an offer to film it.
I did, but... Well, all of you deserve to see it, but I don't think anybody else was meant to. I think it was just supposed to be from my mother to me. I'm gonna have it buried along with her remains. Now watch closely.
Come on. I mean, that had to just be the smoke or something.
Was it? Goodbye, Mom.